冇聲嘅。喂喂喂喂喂喂喂，聲音畫面有冇問題？
This training exercise will get you familiar with using forcible entry tools on doors and walls. Walk forward and open the door. The next door is locked. Grab the crowbar off the bench and walk towards the door. Then, break it open. Good work. Now place the crowbar on the ground in the glowing box. Grab the Halligan tool, walk towards the door, and break it open. Nicely done. Place the Halligan tool on the ground in the box. Grab the demo hog off the bench, walk towards the door, and bust it open. Grab the axe and walk towards the door. Swing at it and smash it open. When there's no available door, create your own. You can break through some walls using any forcible entry tool. Look for the cracks in the wall and break through it with your axe. Good work. Now place the axe on the ground in the glowing box and we'll move on. This training will familiarize you with using forcible entry tools on windows to enter and exit rooms and buildings. Now, grab either tool on the bench, walk over to the window, and smash it open. Okay, now climb through the window into the next area. At times, the window is too high to reach. Good, we're almost done. Smash either window and climb through to the next area. This exercise will familiarize you with using power saws to cut through locks to open doors and vents. Okay.
喂
喂，
點解你係咪 offline 啊？係咪有個鯊魚頭嗰個啊？
係啊，安咗啊。
哦，而家見到啦，我邀咗你啦。
你玩咗教學未啊？
我而家嗰個訓練咯，
玩晒佢啦，好撚煩啊隻 game。
即係你一日唔玩，一日都要有啊。
Good. Now use the saw to cut
即係
the
一日
lock
玩
on the
一
vent
日
ahead.
都
You have to
要
be
玩。
careful, so aim for
唔
the
係啊，
indicated
唔
target.
係你可以唔咩嘅，但係我建議
Once more,
玩埋個
pick
教
up
學
the
咯。
嗰個訓練咯，我而家就搞緊。
係啊，唉
Now, walk job complete.
我轉頭可能玩下，我哋轉個頭睇下咁樣先，因為我要整少少嘅轉頭等下條女。
哦，好啊。
所以我唔知啊，可能或者你哋兩個試咗玩一場，跟住再睇下點，還是我玩完同你哋玩完一先，我唔知而家。
睇你。
This training exercise will familiarize you with using
Hello.
ladders. To use a ladder, you must first attach to it. Walk over to the indicated spot and connect yourself to the ladder.
又 買甩我哋。
Okay, now climb the ladder by pressing forward.
咩買啦我哋？
Okay, now reconnect yourself to the ladder and climb back down.
心
但係你今晚翻唔翻嚟先？
Good.
咩？你話我？
Ladder beside you.
得你啫嘛而家。
哦，屌！我以為你傾緊電話，黐撚線。
唔係啊，我冇傾緊電話。
你預我離開半個鐘至3個字啊？
Good.
哦，咁即係之後你
You've
翻嚟。
equipped the Halligan tool. Nice. Now use the door
少
to
少
go
嘢啫嘛。
outside and climb the ladder up to the roof.
唔會咧，如果我今晚唔玩得，唔會叫你哋今晚咩啦。喂，你揾到嗰隻係新版嚟㗎？
係啊，嗰隻新版嚟嘅，嗰隻要俾錢咯嗰
我哋而家玩啲免費仔嘢啦。
個。可以啊，玩啲免費仔嘅。
遲下先至玩啲要俾錢嘅。咪最主要係因為我仲未出糧啦，屌佢老味！有汗出冇糧出，屌佢老母！
唉，係咁噶啦，干巴啲。
你有開直播咩？
我 YouTube 開咗俾
哦
阿媽媽啫嘛。
哦，
爸爸話睇啊嘛。
我仲喺度諗緊你喺邊度，跟住後尾我又唔見 DC 有喎，又醒唔起你開咩？
開咩啊？
開 YouTube 直播啊！係個喇叭嘛，轉頭救火啊嘛，我哋做消防員。
消防。
Okay, now climb back down and we'll continue. Job done.
就俾你整埋先咯，食吐司都未得。
係啊，我嗰邊我都差唔多整嗰邊。
係咯，你哋搞埋先啦，佢都好似。
With this training exercise, we'll familiarize you with how quickly fire can spread.
佢應該棘緊
Stay where you
棘
are
緊。
and just watch the fire spread. Notice how fast it jumps from object to object. Now, grab a hose and put out the fire. Spray water by using the indicated button.
點解揾唔到食食譜 ？ALISS。屌你3個 S 嚟嘅，
Spray water by using the indicated button.
逼鳩咗添俾佢。
可能兩個 S 又有人，一個 S 又有人。
Job done. All right. Once again, just
還
watch
手
the
拍
fire
佬，
spread.
直播咯。個封面。喂，我轉頭翻嚟，你哋等住先。拜。
Okay, you know the drill. Grab a hose and put out the fire. Spray water by hitting the indicated button. Good work. Now, grab a hose and try to put out both grease fires. The water doesn't help, does it? In fact, it makes it worse. Water and grease fires don't mix. To fight grease and chemical fires, use a portable CO2 extinguisher. Grab an extinguisher and aim it at the base of both fires. Sweep the extinguisher side to side on the flame and make sure you put it out. Good work. When out on calls, look for different types of flames so you can be ready for any grease or chemical fires you run into. This training exercise will familiarize you with how to effectively fight a fire using the hose aiming interface. All right, grab a fire hose and enter the door in front of you. Grab that fire hose back. Look at the on-screen indicator in the proximity where the water is in the flame and learn how they can help you in the firefighting process. Don't hesitate to change your position to get a better aim. This helps you quench the fire as quickly as possible. Okay, fire's out. Take your attack hose into the next room. Good. Fire's out. You may have noticed the sparks coming from the lamp on the table. These sparks can and will reignite the fires after you put them out. This can create a dangerous situation of potential fires in areas you thought were safe. There it goes. Since electricity will restart the fire multiple times, the best way to deal with electrical fires is to cut the main power by finding and using the building's fuse box. So, instead of wasting water on an electrical fire, walk over to the fuse box. Okay, fire's out. Now walk into the next room. All right, since you already know how to deal with grease fires, grab an extinguisher and put those fires out. You'll notice that both the attack hose and the CO2 extinguisher use the same interface to help you put out fires as efficiently as possible. Okay, fire's out. Job done. This exercise will get you up to speed on smoke, how it affects your vision, and how to effectively clear it. Smoke is dangerous and can seriously harm you, which is why you'll always be equipped with an SCBA system to ensure you can breathe in any situation. When going into a smoke-filled area, be sure to use your helmet-mounted flashlight. It'll really make a difference. Turn it on now before entering. The best way to deal with smoke is to eliminate it. Venting a room allows the smoke to clear and makes it easier for you to see any dangers. This will really help when doing search and rescue operations. To clear the smoke, walk over to a window and open it. Good. With only a single window open, it'll take some time for the smoke to clear. To speed up the process, open all the windows in this room. Now, open the door and enter the next area. It's full of smoke. Stay crouched so you have the maximum amount of sight. Okay, you know the drill. Stay low and open all the windows to clear the smoke. Now, open the door and enter the next area. Okay, we're going to take a different approach for this room. A smashed window is just as effective as an open window. If you need to vent smoke but run into a locked window, don't let that stop you. Grab a tool off the bench and smash both windows. Nice work. The smoke will clear out in no time. In this next phase, we'll take a slightly different approach. If you still have the forcible Good. Now enter the building by climbing through the window. It's smoky in here too. Remember to stay crouched to improve your visibility as the smoke clears from the window you just smashed. Now, open the door and enter the next room. Okay, you know the drill. Stay low and open the window to... Now we're going to learn about one of the most dangerous situations you'll ever encounter. A backdraft. Backdrafts often surprise even experienced firefighters. Backdrafts occur when the oxygen within a room has been used up, and then more oxygen is rapidly reintroduced into the area. This is caused by opening a door or window in an oxygen-depleted environment. When backdrafts occur,
聽唔到，講多次，唔好意思啊，因為我冇戴耳機啊。
and can become a fast-moving fireball, causing damage to anything in its path, and can even badly injure you. Okay, enough talk.
我冇辦法啊，我電腦唔喺度啊，如果唔陪你玩，好凄涼啊！我部電腦入咗房，仲未捨得翻嚟。
You'll notice that the room is full of smoke, but there are no visible signs of flame. This indicates that the room is above the upper flammability limit. This means that the gas or vapor in the air is capable of producing a flash fire. It just needs an ignition source, oxygen.
《京話唔同步啊，所以問你乜嘢咁恐怖？咁 delay 啲噶嘛 ，YT。
Notice that the area opposite the door was caught in the fireball and is now on fire. Put out the flames in this room, then move through the door into the next room and extinguish the fires there.
咁我而家同你喺 DC 噶嘛。
Put out the fires in this room, then go through the door and into the next room to extinguish the fires there.
你頭先講咩恐怖？你頭先講咩恐怖？
Good work. Now notice that the next locked door has signs of
話
a
有個
potential
傷
backdraft.
者咩？
Do you see the smoke at the
但
base?
係
Do you
你
hear
見
the
到有人
pulsing
喺度咩？
sound? Okay, the door's been unlocked. Like last time,
Did
open
you-
the
我冇
door, but remember to
我冇
immediately
睇
back
我冇
away
睇
from it to
咁
avoid the
detail。
backdraft.
佢話有個將傷病患安住於此，但係呢度都冇人，我有冇騎住人？
即係咪
Okay, door's been unlocked.
起筆啊？
Like last time, open the door, but remember to immediately back away from it to avoid the backdraft.
而家我先見到病患安置於此喎。
係啊，而家大個頭。
啊 B.I. 冇啊，
唔係呢種聲啱啱
冇啊。阿 B 飲緊奶聽到
Put
聲
out
我
the
驚
fires in
咯。
this room, then move through the door into the next room and extinguish the fires there.
男男飲緊奶啊！
Good work. As I said before, even experienced firefighters can be surprised by
哇，
backdrafts.
好驚！
Pay attention to any closed door that you approach and look for signs of backdraft. It could save your life. This training exercise will familiarize you with setting up attack hoses to fight fires and show you how to connect a fire truck to a hydrant water supply. First, we'll establish a water supply line. This ensures you never run out of water when fighting fires. Now, walk over to the indicated compartment on the truck and grab a supply hose. The supply hose is the yellow one.
食水帶。
即係我話唔同步好難跟唔上。哈哈。
緊要唔緊要？佢係有啲 delay 㗎啦，大數唔係9點鐘。前往指定點。
Okay, now, look directly at the connector on the truck. You'll notice that you first... What? Head over to the indicated connector on the other side of the truck and connect the supply line to it. Like before, remove the cap, unroll the hose, and attach the hose coupler to the truck's supply line connector. Attach the hose coupler to the truck's supply line connector. Good. Good. Now walk over to the Nice. We're going to need a nozzle for the attack line. The nozzle allows you to increase or stop the flow of water as needed. Now, pick up the coupler from the ground and walk to the back of the truck. Open the lower compartment and swap the hose coupler with a nozzle. Now that you have a nozzle, look directly. Go! The clock is started. Put out the fire as quickly as you can.
正常啊，即係純粹係淨係想有 game 聲，即係冇 DC 聲。等我一陣啊，等我一陣啊。我熄咗個直播先咪得咯。係喎，等陣。
係冇聲，我要撳翻個開聲啊嘛。聽唔聽到啊？我想話咧，我睇下你幾時會入出銅鑼灣嗰啲，因為我想攞部電腦啊，我抱住個女，我唔係好方便。嚇？咦？點解 YouTube 又有嘅？聽緊咯。要唔要播住俾你聽啊？我打個突。
等
我諗緊點解我同你講下嘢，點解仲有聲嘅？
等。哦，即係啱啱係我冇聲，唔係 YouTube 冇聲。等啊！